One question we have all been asked before is if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? I hate that question. And that's because I haven't found my answer in all the big cities I've been to. So, today I'm going to the complete opposites. I have found 4 of the cutest small towns in the state, and I'm visiting every single one, giving them a rating out of 10 to crown the best small town. Starting with Mount Vernon, or Mount Vernon, I don't know.
Pronunciation is the least of your worries right now, buddy, because what I forgot to mention is that I'm not allowed to leave each town until I complete 2 tasks. One set by me, and one set by you guys. And I already know what mine is gonna be, because as you enter the town, there's a bunch of signs that say, America's coolest small town. I'm gonna investigate with the public, if that's really true. But before that,
as for the people's task, Eunice says, play football with strangers. If we can't find people who can play football, we're gonna play, say hi, football, alright?
But first, let's find out if this place really is the coolest small town.
Obviously, you see the signs that say Mount Vernon is the coolest town. So, you believe that?
I guess I haven't seen all of the other small towns, so it's hard to say. It has some cool aspects to it.
Great insight. Cool guy. Cool town? I don't know about that one yet. I just ran into some creepy dolls and a vape shop. Let's find out more.
That's sorry that you see it?
Yeah.
America's coolest small town?
Yeah.
You just want to know what's cool about it.
Everything.
I mean,
Okay?
we got squares. Like even in the street.
So, but I was confused about that. What is it?
Well, you can like chalk the walk and like people like draw. You can like pay to get a square and you color part of it.
Yeah, it's like a big thing in the city. Yeah, there's people come from all over to come to Chalk the Walk.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
As they were telling me about Chalk the Walk, which is an event where people are able to fill the streets with chalk designs, I remembered the task Eunice gave me. And these guys, they look like they could play some football.
You guys play any sports?
Yeah. Baseball, basketball,
Football.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
I do basketball and track.
Yeah. Good night. I like his college. Everyone's nice to each other here. We don't wait people. You got the Tesla.
Yeah, good.
We don't like Teslas.
People on Teslas don't wave back.
We parted ways as my new friends left to go to the bar, but I was kinda nervous. Would I find anyone that would play football with me? I made my way to a nearby sports facility. There were so many people in the parking lot, I was surely gonna find someone.
So we don't have a soccer ball, unfortunately, but I did get this baseball. But now we're just gonna have to get the strangers. This is the hardest part, right? Because there's so many people, but they just got off baseball practice. Who wants to play soccer after baseball practice?
So as I looked through the full parking lot, I found out why there was so many cars, but no one on the field. There was a local baseball game going on.
The game just started?
Oh, yeah, it's the first inning.
First inning, yeah.
And even though I'm not the biggest fan of baseball, I've always wanted to go to a live game. It felt really tense, and 4 minutes in, I was waiting for that big hit. But then the weirdest thing just happened. The guy didn't even hit the ball and started running to first base. It made no sense. I just didn't get it. And then this train came out of nowhere and suddenly became the most interesting thing to watch. That's when I decided that my son will never play baseball. And if he did, sorry man, I'm not showing up to your games.
What? Just kick it back to me. Kick it back. Yeah, just kick it back. Hey! 1, 2. Get it. Goal! Task completed. Fraudulent? Maybe. But only way we can complete it, so on to the next town.
On my way back, I stumbled across a small and debatably cute town. So I made a quick stop to investigate.
Is this the best small town in America?
Yes.
So not only is this town stinky, but we have liars as well?
It's like the poverty version of Mount Vernon. Like it's copy paste, but with like a less budget.
It wasn't cutting it. It was basically Mount Vernon's little bro. But that was okay, because the next town we're visiting was a literal movie set in a 1995 film.
Winterset! This has been the longest drive yet, but it's worth it because I got an ice cream cone at that shop right there.
Hello. Can I just get a small vanilla ice cream cone?
You might be wondering, what is that bridge? And why is it the face of the town? I think my task has to be to visit it.
Now, the task that has been sent to me was sent by Farhath. He says, go to a barbershop to get a haircut.
Guys, I haven't been to a barbershop in about 2 years. So coming here to middle of nowhere, Iowa, to some barbers named Joey or Bob.
No offense to Joey and Bob, but this town's population is about 2% black, and I did not want to be the first ever customer with an afro. So I'm gonna focus on my task for now.
We're looking for the Winterset Bridge.
Okay, so there's 6 of them.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's not just one. So you got to figure out which one you want. You're not going to get there.
So as he helped me find the nearest bridge, I realized he can also help me with the other task.
I also need a haircut, so which barber do you go to?
I can do this in the shower, brother. Are you kidding?
Oh, you just get your own hair?
I just...
I'd have never guessed, man.
He gave me directions to the nearest barber as well as directions to the nearest bridge. What a guy. Even though he was skeptical of me at first.
Are you part of the CIA or something?
I wish. I wish I was.
Anyways, it was time I make my way to the barbershop to complete our first task.
Hello. Barbershop open?
Shut down.
Oh.
Yeah, he retired. He retired.
When? A week ago?
2 weeks ago.
You guys need help?
I think this is all he's doing for now.
Okay. Thank you. Oh my god. Brother retired.
The guy retired, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up. On to the next barbershop.
It's closed. First barbershop, what guy wanted to retire a week before I came. And the second barbershop is closed at noon on a weekend. Like this is business time. What's going on? I'm gonna try one more though, okay? I'm gonna try one more. If there's nothing, that task is getting scratched out. Deal?
After making that agreement with you guys, I decided to ask this old couple about any open spots right now.
You just go this way, right? Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Or I can cut your hair.
You can. I got hope for a second.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, fair enough. So funny. I need a haircut right now, okay? There's no time for jokes. I need a haircut so we can move on to the next town.
On my way to the third barbershop, I ran into these really cool murals.
Are you taking a video? Yeah. It's supposed to be a photo.
But as expected,
Close. Again. I think I'm allowed to leave this place, to be honest. I've tried. I've been to 3 different spots. There is no barbershop in this town. I genuinely believe everyone that lives here is either bald or they have their wife cut their hair. So yeah, I think it's done. Now all we have left to do is to check out the Red Bridge.
and since I have that baseball from Mount Vernon, I decided I would collect a souvenir from each town, and at the end, I would let you guys vote for the best one. The winner would get their town a +1 rating to their score, but we had another problem.
I just wanted a little souvenir for this place.
Oh, no English.
Oh no, okay. No hablo español. You know Spanish?
No.
Come on, you can't. You know Spanish. Stop being shy.
4 years of high school Spanish was not saving me, but I ended up finding this really cool gold coin that had the bridge on it.
Comprar.
Okay. Just $5.
$5. Have a good day. Gracias.
Gracias. Tenga buen día.
De nada.
Habla español.
Now that the souvenir was in our hands, it was time to make our way to the highly anticipated Red Bridge. This Red Bridge was made famous by the American film The Bridges of Madison County. It was released about 29 years ago, and this romantic drama earned a whopping $182 million in box office and was rated 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. Even with this film's success and deep-rooted history, this bridge only reminded me of one thing.
This bridge reminds me of that one bridge that takes you from like Tomato Town to Risky Reels, and then it has the chest on the top. You know what I'm talking about? Like obviously the scenery on 49 is better, but this is pretty close too.
Nostalgia is a weird feeling, because maybe a 70-year-old man visits this bridge and it gives him nostalgia of his youth love life. But here I am, in that same bridge, reminiscing 2017 Fortnite. I just want to go back, man. I had a lot of hope for the next town. Why? Cause I saw someone trying to move his whole crib there. Didn't forget the balcony either.
We're at Pella. Fellas, was that funny?
Pella is known as America's Dutch treasure because of its rich Dutch heritage. But from the get-go, I was not happy. Why are they making Anytime Fitness look vintage and cute? Already they were trying way too hard.
Now for the people's tasks, Midu says take an order at a restaurant, okay? And I'm not sure if we got drive-thrus around here or he means go into the restaurant, but we can deal with that later. Because my task is we gotta go to a bakery and find some authentic Dutch pastries.
We were downtown, so it wasn't hard finding a bakery. So let's get that Dutch pastry. Ooh, that rhymed.
When you can't pronounce the bakery's name, that's how you know it's authenticated.
They had all kinds of yummy desserts, but I asked for what they were most known for. And for the cheap price of $2.70, I got
Dutch letters. There was only one letter available, which is an S. Let's try it.
Man, this alphabet was so good, I just had to sit down and enjoy it. I was done with my task and now I was off to look for a fast food restaurant to complete your guys' task. I looked and looked until I found it.
Culver's. I've never eaten at Culver's, but it looks pretty lively right now. People going to the drive-thru, people going inside the restaurant. But unfortunately, I am an employee right now, so I gotta get back to my job.
I was excited. My new workplace had flowers and turf at the drive-thru, but there was no time to appreciate it because very shortly, my first customer would come through.
I'm actually training for Culver's right now. Okay. Filming a documentary of like new employees here. So what would you like?
Are you taking orders or are you just...
I'm taking orders like for practice, but then you take an order over there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what I want yet. So I think we're gonna have...
Chicken tenders with the
Yeah, chicken tenders probably, meal. And then probably have the fish fillet sandwich.
love fish wings.
Yeah.
Corn dog. That's a good order.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
You think I'm a good employee?
I think so. You got it.
Thank you, man.
I'll tell Tim.
I appreciate it. Yeah, tell him right now.
All right, we'll do.
Yeah. Tell him the guy that took my order is really nice.
Okay.
And he should get a pay rise.
We'll do.
Thank you. Wow, that was good. I think that went pretty well. Obviously I could get hired here, but I live like 3 hours away. Be kind of like a long distance relationship. Overall, I feel like I could be employee of the month.
With both tasks done now, let's not forget our souvenir.
Closed. Oh no.
Everything probably just closed.
Like your shirts, by the way. Need Ronaldo to win the Euros.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
See you guys.
Take care.
Yeah, you too. I'm not giving up. I need a souvenir, man. Like, I didn't come all the way here to leave with nothing. Oh, what if our souvenir is something from Culver's?
Something about this town felt unauthentic. They small town this pizza ranch, which is okay. Casey's gas station, yeah, it's getting out of hand. But a green Walmart, that's where I draw the line. Fella was trying way too hard to be a small town. Like, your time is over, you're past it now. Similar to Pella, this last town had origins from a different European country. This place was so far, I think I drove past the Windows 7 wallpaper.
Decora! If you're wondering why we're in the water department, well, the actual Decora sign was too high for me to get up there. This is the second best thing. I've heard a lot of good things about Decora. You know, Northeast Iowa, that's like the place to be. And I can think of a 4-letter word that starts with A that also rhymes with Decora. So I'm very excited. I have a lot of expectations for this town. Let's get into it. Now, since we weren't able to get that haircut back in Winterset, I've decided that my task here will be to get a haircut. As for the people's task, Bassett says, pay for a stranger's meal. That's nice.
This town is known for its strong Norwegian culture. And the only thing I know about Norway is Erling Holland. So it was time to find Project Holland.
Leave your favorite striker. Messi or Rose?
I then asked him if he knew who Holland was, and he was confused. Project Holland was over. I'm sure we can get him in cross country or kayaking or something. Anyways, before I got to the tasks, I decided to make a stop to pick up our final souvenir. I asked this lovely lady what she would recommend, and we toured the entire store looking for a special souvenir. Then from across the entire store, I saw it.
I like that Norway shirt.
But when it came to checking the price,
Nah, it's too expensive. Time to find a barbershop, because I need a haircut.
to remind you, 2 towns ago, I went to 3 different barbershops and I wasn't able to get a haircut. I have a feeling this is the one.
On this side of the block is a barbershop.
Is this one closer or is this one?
This one right here.
It's closer?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go to this one then. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
After getting instructions to the nearest barbershop, I finally made it to the barber. Even though I wasn't keen on it first, I actually wanted to get a haircut now, but for some reason, I just wasn't getting it. So I decided to search up open barbershops right now. The directions took me to someone's house, but on a closer look, I realized I was in the right place. Down these stairs was everything I needed to finish the task I've been chasing.
It's locked.
And at this point, I knew it was over.
Guys, I've tried cutting my hair. Every barbershop I've been to. Closed, hidden, retired.
I've developed a conspiracy theory about small town barbers, but that's a case for another day. Hidden beauty? Keep it hidden. This town was beautiful. I mean, if I was playing GeoGuessr and I got dropped here, then I'm guessing Italy. I'm not very good at GeoGuessr. I was on my way to Clover's to complete the last task when I saw a lady on the street with a sign that said, "Please help me. I need food. I need gas to get back to my family. God bless you." And I thought instead of paying for a meal, I could use whatever I had to help her get back to her family. And that would have been the best way of completing that task. You guys voted and the results were in. The best souvenir was the Norway shirt, which takes Decora to first place. Now the question I've been wanting to answer all my life. If I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go? A barbershop.